Hello everybody, and welcome to my review on the history of the World Heavyweight Championship. As you know, ladies and gentlemen, this is the oldest coveted WWE title here in North America history. That belt dates back to 1905 as of now. It's 105 years old. Sorry, Sheamus, you're not the real World Heavyweight Champion. Sorry there, evil Ronald McDonald. No offense, especially you, Randy Orton, when you held that too many times, because honestly I can't stand that WWE title. But anyways, I bought this for $30 at HMV, so let's take a look and I'll tell you what we got. This, as you can see, this came in the back of the History of the World title. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, Terry Funk, Hollywood Hulk Hogan, and The Game, Triple H. So, here we go. I'll give you some of the parts here. So, the origins of wrestling goes way back. An American Hero, Francis Gotch, Eddie the Strangler Lewis, the NWO, the late Luthis. He should be a WWE Hall of Famer. The original Nature Boy, Buddy Rogers, New Breed of Champions, the 1970s World Champion. You know, this is the documentary, just to let you know, ladies and gentlemen. A Flair for the Gold, Crockett's World Champion, NWA to WCW. WCW withdraw from the NWA because Ric Flair took the real world title to the WWE in 1991. It's the one Piper spat on, which was hilarious. And then revolving the WCW, the undisputed world champion Chris Jericho, and the world title returns to the WWE. The legacy lives. Now here's my review. Buddy Rogers versus Pat O'Connor. Pat O'Connor should be a Hall of Famer. 2 out of 3, best match I ever saw. I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10. Gene Kaninsky, a Canadian, versus Dory Funk Jr. I'll give that 7 out of 10. Oh man, I just found out yesterday the late Jack Briscoe just passed away. God bless his soul. Versus Terry Funk, I give that 9 out of 10. Another Hall of Famer, Harley Race versus Hall of Famer, the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. I'll give that 8 out of 10. The Nature Boy, Ric Flair versus Magnum TA on the AWA Invasion. I'm going to give that a 7 out of 10. And the Nature Boy, Ric Flair versus Sting at the Bash. I will give that a, believe it or not, let's go with 8 out of 10. And now we go to the WCW years. Ric Flair versus Scott Steiner on TBS's Clash of Champions 14, which is now Peachtree TV. Lex Luger versus Barry Windham, who's the son of Blackjack Mulligan. Flair was gone to the WWE. So the first match, I'm going to give that 5 out of 10. Second, I'll give that 7 out of 10. Vader versus Ron Simmons. Simmons, the first African American to become world champ. I'm going to give that 8 out of 10. Then Saturday night, Vader versus Ricky Steamboat. Not a good way to almost end your career. I'm afraid I have to give that 4 out of 10. Hogan versus the Nature Boy, Ric Flair. I'm going to give that 6 out of 10. Sting versus Hogan. I will give that 7 out of 10. Then Nitro, Hogan versus Goldberg. I'm going to give that 8 out of 10. Jarrett versus Booker T at the Bash off the beach. I'll give that 8 out of 10. Then finally, when the world title was in WWE territory, The Rock versus Chris Jericho. I will give that, believe it or not, 6 out of 10. And now, the WWE years. I don't know who voted for these matches, but there's one I like. RVD versus Triple H, Unforgiven, I'll give that 5 out of 10. Taboo Tuesday, which was Cyber Sunday, Triple H versus Shawn Michaels 04. I'll give that 5 out of 10 because of Edge. Kurt Angle versus The Undertaker, which the belt made its way to SmackDown's No Way Out. I will give that, actually, 7 out of 10. Mysterio versus Orton on Friday night. I'll give that 8 out of 10. Batista versus Undertaker versus Edge. I'm sorry, you're gonna get 3 out of 10 because of Edge's cronies, Zack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins. Survivor Series, Cena versus Jericho. Well, I'll just give that a 5 out of 10. But the best one, Extreme Rules, Jeff Hardy versus Edge. I'm gonna give that 8 out of 10 because, you know, it was all of those matches, and as you could see, this is what I got out of it. So there was some parts that got cut out was Chris Benoit because of his suicide situation, and don't worry, but if any of you have any WrestleMania, keep those because I think they're gonna pull those out of the stock. So this is the best collection for all you WWE fans. I recommend you getting this because you will learn that the World Heavyweight title is older than the WWE title, the one that's on Raw, that evil Ronald McDonald, Shameless has. Sorry, Sheamus, your real name is Shameless because I can't stand you. Ever since the Miz bitch introduced you, you two are not awesome. So, anyways, this is the best collection ever, so for all you WWE fans, go for it. So, I'm Marshall Simon here. I am Check It Out, so I give this DVD 9 out of 10. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Have a good day.